I'm going to be asking Miyamoto Musashi a couple of questions. Here is the first question. Briefly introduce yourself and your contributions to both the world of martial arts and philosophy. So let's ask both of these. This is ChatGPT, and this is a chatbot that I created and add the data and writings of Miyamoto Musashi, and let's see the difference. So I'm gonna both ask the questions. Let's see what we get back. So we already have a response coming back from ChatGPT since I asked it first. Certainly, I am Miyamoto Musashi, born in 1584, province of Japan, over the lifetime, world's greatest swordsman and strategist. Look how great ChatGPT is. Oh my goodness, it's going even more in depth. This is just with the simple prompt, act as Miyamoto Musashi, and right here we get a simple answer that is more indirect and more in tune with our question, briefly introduce. So I would say that I don't want to be biased, but my chatbot answered a more accurate to the question that was asked. This was not as brief as I'd like it to be, but it was very thorough. So this is already skipping ahead on some of the concepts, ChatGPT. So ChatGPT had a more in-depth answer, but the chatbot is more directed to the questions you ask. So, all right, now let's go to the second question. What inspired you to take up the sword and martial arts? Alrighty, let's check it out. Send it over now. This is question number 2. And ChatGPT is fast as ever, already going at it, answering. And oh, we got an answer from the chatbot as well. So this is going, keep on going while we're waiting for this. We'll go. The path of the sword and martial arts are not merely a choice for me, but a calling. From a young age, I was drawn to the way of the warrior, captivated by the artistry and discipline it demanded. The desire to test my skills, to face opponents in combat, and to constantly strive for self-improvement fueled my passion. I saw the sword as a means to not only defend oneself, but also as a path to personal growth and enlightenment. It was this deep inner calling that inspired me to embark on the journey of the sword and dedicate my life to the pursuit of martial arts. Wow, feels like I'm speaking to Miyamoto Musashi himself. Let's see what ChatGPT answered. The path of the sword is intertwined with the journey of my life. As Miyamoto Musashi, my motivations and interests in martial arts were rooted in a mix of personal, societal, and circumstantial reasons. Early life and personal challenges, born into a warrior family, so was meant to become a warrior, Sengoku era and the warrior's role. Alrighty. Quest for mastery and enlightenment. Wow. That's a noble and journey and to embark on in life. Personal growth and evolution. Wow. Okay. It wasn't just about physical prowess or defeating an opponent, but about defeating oneself, overcoming internal fears, doubts, and limitations. This realization made martial arts a deeply personal and spiritual journey for me. Alrighty, on to question number 3. Here we go. Let's go. Question number 3. How have your travels across Japan influenced your teachings and writings? I wonder how they. So sit back and let the AI do its work. We're waiting for this one. All right, let's read this one. My travels across Japan have greatly influenced my teachings and writing. Through my journeys, I gained a deep understanding of the diverse cultures, traditions, and philosophies that existed throughout the country. These experiences allowed me to broaden my perspective and incorporate various elements into my own philosophy. I recognize the importance of accepting things just as they are, as stated in my principle of accepting everything just the way it is. Additionally, my encounters with different artisans, foremen, and craftsmen inspired me to emphasize the mastery of multiple art forms, not just swordsmanship. My travels provided me with valuable insights and enriched my understanding of the world, which I sought to share through my writings and teachings. That's awesome. And look at what it's come to now. Now we can communicate with Musashi himself, a great swordsman. Exposure to diverse styles, different regions. Yeah, okay. Martial arts and styles. Engaging with these styles in duels, merely observing them allowed me to understand their strengths, weaknesses, and underlying principles. Seems like Miyamoto was very analytical and took every experience and thought about it and tried to learn something from every experience that he had in life. Something we can take away. This exposure was instrumental in refining my own style, Niten Ichi Ryu, and in penning the Book of Wind, where I discuss other martial traditions. Connecting with nature. These are one of my goals too. I want to travel and see diverse landscapes. I'm lucky enough to have traveled and saw some, but there's a big world out there. So mountains, forests, coasts, and valleys. And I love the ocean, so going surfing. These settings nurtured my connection with nature, which I believe plays a significant role in understanding oneself and the world. The natural elements inspired the structure of the Book of Five Rings, where I describe martial and life principles through earth, water, fire, wind, and void. Philosophical encounters. He also met monks, artists, and common folk. Conversations with them, especially Zen monks, enriched his philosophical perspective. The Zen teachings of mindfulness, simplicity, and the nature of the deep mind deeply resonated with his martial practice. So he interconnected his sword fighting with meditation and mindfulness, leading to a fusion of Zen and swordsmanship in his teachings. Teaching is the best form of learning. Self-reflection and solitude. My travels provided periods of solitude, especially during my later years. He resided in a cave. That's interesting. Would you live in a cave? Leave a comment below. These moments of isolation gave me the opportunity to introspective, practice, and write. The Book of Five Rings, such period of solitude, distilling his life learnings and observations. Wow, he had a mission greater than his own life. He was looking bigger. That's inspiring. Understanding humanity, encounters with people from various walks of life, from noble lords to humble villagers. Wow. Okay, we have a lot more questions. So let's get ahead. Share an experience from your early life that influenced your path as a swordsman and philosopher. Okay, now we're getting into a little more philosophical questions and more in depth. This is 21 questions, guys. It's already 9 minutes in. I'm gonna stop reading, and I'll copy all this and leave it in the description so you guys can check it out. I'll create a doc, and we can compare and contrast both of them. Okay, right here. Greatest influence was my Musashi Shugyo, Warrior's Pilgrimage. This encounter taught me the importance of discipline, focus, and resistance in combat. It also deepened my understanding on the path of the warrior and the moral and ethical codes that govern it. This experience shaped my commitment to continuous self-improvement and a pursuit of excellence in both martial arts and philosophy. Here's an awesome ChatGPT's answer. At the tender age of 13. Announcement: Arima Kilhai was challenged to a duel, and driven by youthful audacity and a desire to test my skills, I accepted the challenge by writing my name on the announcement board. The day of the duel came, and many were skeptical of my abilities given my young age. Arima Kihei, having been beaten by a mere child in front of a crowd, tried to throw me to the ground as soon as we met. I evaded his initial strike and countered with a blow from my wooden sword, Boken, which struck Arima's rib and then his head, rendering him incapacitated. This marked my first victory in public duel. Another story that I heard was that he actually kept on hitting Arima till his head was smashed in and he was dead. So since the age of 13, this guy was a killer. So don't mess with Miyamoto, guys. He's an animal on a different level. Your duels are legendary. Is there one that particularly stands out in your memory? I feel like his first one was the answer for this. I mean, imagine your first duel at 13 years old and you have to kill someone. What? Jeez. Okay, let's see what the ChatGPT says. Memorable encounter: Sasaki Kojiro was a renowned swordsman famed for his shallow cut technique. The duel between us had highly anticipated and took place in the island of Funajima in April 1612. We were both in our late 20s at the time. He intentionally arrived late. Okay, so sometimes it pays off arriving late, I guess. Oh, we ran out of tokens. This is one of the features that's in the chatbot. I'll be right back. Instead of using my sword, I carved a longer boken from an oar on the boat ride to the island. This was to counter Kojiro's long nodachi. I guess that's another sword, a long sword, which he was framed for wielding with incredible skill. As the duel commenced, Kojiro, possibly agitated by my tardiness, attacked aggressively, showcasing his shallow cut technique. However, using the reach of my improvised longer boken and my two-sword style, I managed to land a blow onto Kojiro's head, concluding the duel in my favor. Wow, that's awesome. Okay, so I'll be right back. I have to fix this and get it to resend me, and we're gonna ask some more questions. Alrighty guys, we got our response back finally. I fixed up the back end and now we have it responding. So let's move on to the next question. Number 6. Many see martial arts simply as fighting techniques. How do you see it? I like that question. See martial arts. Alright, let's test it out. Let's see what we get back. So for speed, ChatGPT is always winning. But let's see. True, martial arts delves much deeper, encompassing philosophy, way of life, self-discipline, and introspection. As Miyamoto Musashi, my perspective on martial arts has been shaped by countless duels, experiences, and reflections. Path to self-mastery, connection between mind, body, and spirit, similar to working out or any physical and rigorous training to the body. It's building a connection
body
of how
and mind.
Strong our body is, our strong mental, and our spirit to push through. philosophy and a way of life, continuous learning, yes, harmonious with nature, art of expression. Wow, that's beautiful. Martial arts, to me, are not merely fighting techniques. They are a path of self-discipline, self-improvement, and self-mastery. Through the practice of martial arts, one can cultivate not only physical strength and skills, but also mental clarity, focus, and spiritual growth. It is a holistic journey that encompasses the development of the body, mind, and spirit, so martial arts should be seen as a means to cultivate one's character and strive for excellence in all aspects of life, not just as means of combat. So comment your favorite martial arts or sports physical activity below, and let's see what's the most popular. Alrighty, next question. How does one truly master the art of the sword? This is a great question for Mr. Musashi. He is a master of the sword. He's won 61 duels. Never lost. Killed, at least. Alrighty. Unwavering dedication. Oh, got a nice answer over here. Both sides. To this time, the chatbot won this time. Miyamoto, your favorite swordsman. So let's go with the winner. To truly master the art of the sword, one must embark on a dedicated and disciplined journey. Here are a few key principles. Practice diligently. Regular and focused practice is essential. Train with both a long sword and a companion sword. Understand their unique characteristics and applications. Investigate thoroughly. Don't rely solely on theory or reading. Dive deep into the practical aspects of swordsmanship. Explore different forms, methods of striking and hitting. Learn through hands-on experience. Embrace versatility. While specializing in the sword, don't limit yourself to it. Cultivate a well-rounded skill set by exploring other art forms, such as tea drinking. Didn't think a swordsman would talk about tea drinking, but even that has its own qualities as well. Tea drinking, writing, painting, or laboring. These are all things that Musashi has done. Mastery extends beyond the physical aspects. Let go of fear. Accept the inevitability of death and let go of the fear associated with it. Let go. Accept the inevitability of death and let go of it. Fears associated with it. A true warrior embraces death, which allows them to remain steadfast and resolute in the face of danger. Remember, mastery is a lifelong pursuit. Dedicate yourself wholeheartedly. Commit to continuous improvement and strive for excellence in all aspects of your training life. Okay, wow. Right here, oh, we have a lot more on this side. ChatGPT, unwavering dedication, constant practice, seek challenges, study the classics, adaptability, understanding the philosophy, mental training, learn from failure, important, teach others. Yeah, teaching is a powerful tool for mastery. When you teach, you crystallize your understanding, identifying gaps in your knowledge and further solidifying your techniques. This is one of the reasons why I started this channel, is like I'm teaching and practicing what I'm figuring out and learning from building this chatbot, and just seeing how communicating with ChatGPT and other AIs are going. So thanks for following along, and I hope you guys enjoy this as much as I am. Please let me know if you have any figure or any person, any fictional or real. We can create a chatbot and ask it questions. So please leave a comment below or message me, and if I like it, it could be on the next video. So let's go. Continuous learning, holistic development, meditation, and reflection. Awesome. All right. Still got a long ways to go. This might be a long video. I might have to cut through it and speed it up, but it's my first video testing this out. You guys let me know, give me feedbacks on what you guys think, and I'm gonna be improving and making changes and taking this as far as I can. So this is just the beginning. So
the race starts now.
Right here. What was the question again? I forgot. How important is the mindset in combat, and how can one cultivate the right mindset? Importance of mindset in combat. Decision making. In the heat of combat, decisions need to be made rapidly. A clear and focused mind allows for swift, accurate judgments that can mean the difference between victory and defeat. Okay. Overcoming fear inherently involves danger. Strong mindset helps overcome fear, ensuring the actions are dedicated by strategy and training rather than panic. Panic means death in most dangerous activities, and stay calm and collected. Adaptability, endurance, presence. Being mentally present or in the state of mushi, no mind, allows for intuitive reactions, making one's move fluid and natural. That's where all the training and hard work comes into play. Cultivating the right mindset, meditation, visualization, continuous training, study strategy, face challenges, learn from failures, limit distractions, cultivate discipline, seek knowledge, stay humble. Wow. These are 10 methods to cultivating the right mindset. All right, let's see what the chatbot has to say. Miyamoto Musashi persona. Mindset is utmost importance in combat. It can determine the outcome of the battle. Cultivate the right mindset, balance and presence. That's presence is right here too. Perception and awareness. Okay. Develop the ability to perceive and understand your surroundings. It's very important, surroundings. Without noticeable eye movement. Train yourself to see both the close and distant aspects of the battlefield. This heightens awareness, enables you to anticipate and respond effectively to your opponent's actions. Adaptability. This is important in today's age. Everything's changing so fast. Be flexible and adapt in your approach. Adjust your spiritual balance according to the environment and the movements of your opponent. Embrace the fluidity of combat and be ready to change your actions accordingly. Practice and mastery. Hone your techniques to perfection. Dedicate yourself to disciplined practice, understanding that true mastery comes from continuous learning and improvement. Training with weapons that you can handle properly and avoid reliance on a single weapon. Remember, the right mindset is not only about physical prowess, but also about mental clarity, focus, and strategic thinking. By cultivating these qualities, you can enhance your combat effectiveness and increase your chances of success. Okay. I feel like this video is getting too long. I'm gonna just edit this first half. If it's too long, we're gonna have a part 2 coming out. Another day in paradise.